The Honourable Member for Louis Saint-Laurent. Mr. Speaker, we all agree on one thing. Eating is a fundamental right, and we cannot put this aside. The issue is that numbers are concerning. 20% of families in Canada had to cut back on food, eating less because of inflation. Last month, 1.5 million Canadians turned to food banks. The Amélie Frédéric Support Group has said that there is twice as many requests for food assistance. Is the Prime Minister aware that his inflationary policies are directly shrinking the grocery baskets of all Canadian families? The Right Honourable Prime Minister. Mr. Speaker, we can clearly see how global inflation is harming families in Canada, and that is the reason for which we are implementing tangible measures in order to help them. Measures like assisting dental care for children or rental care for low-income individuals. The Conservatives are against these two policies. Since 2015, with the investments we have made in families, we have allowed 2 million people to leave poverty behind throughout the country. These are investments in families, in seniors, in young people, in workers that we made. And most of these investments were opposed by the Conservatives. The Right Honourable, the Member for Louis Saint-Laurent. Mr. Speaker, it's not only the world that has a problem here, it's because the Liberal government has never been able to control its spending over the past 7 years. I'm not the only person who said this. The aspiring Liberal leader, Mark Carney, said that this was not an imported inflation, it was domestic inflation, Canadian inflation at the end of the day. So, Mr. Speaker, tomorrow the Minister for Finance, who also would like to be the leader of the Liberal Party, will give us a full economic update. Can her Prime Minister guarantee that there will be a freeze in expenditures and taxes? That will bring inflation down. The Right Honourable Prime Minister. Mr. Speaker, the Conservatives always propose austerity as a solution, but the reality is that investments, targeted investments in families, in seniors, in workers, is exactly what led to the growth we have seen over the past few years with reduction in poverty throughout the country. We are here to help people, we are here to invest and to build a stronger future and a greener future for everyone. Those are the choices we made, and the Conservatives are against every single time. For lowering taxes for the middle class, benefits for children, they're always against. The Honourable Member for Belleuil-Chambly. Mr. Speaker, I can no longer take the pretentious attitude of Ottawa saying that they're better than Quebec, that they know their files better than Quebec does. But the government is finally meeting with healthcare ministers, and despite the importance of the matter, it's not the Prime Minister who will be there, it's the Minister for Health. Tomorrow we have a full economic update, and the Health Ministers' meeting will happen after that. Is it to be understood that a decision has already been made and it's just political ploys at this point? The Right Honourable Prime Minister. Mr. Speaker, I think that Quebecers, like all Canadians, understand that the solution for a healthcare system that does not work is not simply injecting more money. Yes, money will help, and we will be there to invest more money into healthcare, but it also takes collaborative work in order to ensure that results for Canadians are guaranteed so that our healthcare systems deliver for Canadians, and that is exactly that upon which we will work. The Honourable Member for Belleuil-Chambly. Collaborative work. That's, for now, is just delay after delay after delay to then impose conditions upon us. In Quebec, even emergency service corridors are full. Surgery waiting lists are interminable. Real people, real sick people. People are suffering right now.